Demonology is the study of demons or beliefs about or the hierarchy of demons. It can also be explained as the study of demons, which are essentially evil spirits that have the ability to enforce the physical world, including ourselves, animals, and observe all vans. Whether or not we actually believe in the existence of these beings. Demonology has a distinct methods of classification and hierarchy, identification of demons' names, their powers, attributes, derivations, demonic powers, limitations, and complex rituals of summoning, command, and exorcism. Hundreds of grimoires have been written on this exact subject. It has also come to mean a branch of magic that deals with malevolent spirits. Demonology is just as important to the devoutly religious as it is to those who seek to control demons for their own personal purposes. This is because understanding the nature of demons can help a person protect themselves from their influence. This concept is called spiritual warfare. A battle between good and evil that we are thought to be constantly engaged in. Of course, whether or not you accept this as truth is up to you. Some people just find that stuff interesting, and I'm not surprised why demonology is pretty cool. Welcome to my channel, Myths and Demonology. If you're a fan of ancient mysteries and research, you're guaranteed to be at the right place. I humbly ask that you subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell, and give this video a like. History of demons. The term demon is derived from a Greek word daemon or demons and simply means a supernatural being or a lesser divinity. In classical ancient, daemons were perceived as guardian spirits, or as either good or evil spirits who try to influence the human psyche, or even neutral. For example, the philosopher Socrates talked about his own demons as a spiritual muse who inspired him to seek the truth of reality. Of course, demon is simply a word, and over time that word evolved to specifically classify malicious entities that would have been blamed for mental illness, deathly diseases, or terrible and unlikely events such as a person's house mysteriously burning down without any signs of fire play. Perhaps the record we have of malicious demons comes from the magical task of Mesopotamia, where 7 evil entities were recorded. The 7 entities were called Udug, and they were never visually represented by simply described as dark shadows with a distinct absence of light surrounding them as halsey poisonous air in their incredibly loud, even deafening voice. Generally speaking, the word daemon refers to almost anything that was between humans and gods, and play the symposium. One of the characters claims that demons are intermediary beings that live between gods and mortals. They subtle messages between the gods and humans, but they also control all manner of magical and astrological powers. Demons control the art of priests concerning sacrifices, rite spells, in every mode of divination and magic. Philosophers wrote that there are certain divine middle powers situated in this interval of the air between the highest ether and earth. These are called by a Greek name demons. The Greek translation of the Hebrew Bible. The Septuagint. The Septuagint translates several different Hebrew words. The Septuagint translates several different Hebrew words with the Greek word daemon or demon. For example, they translated to Hebrew words for idol and gods of other nations as demons. So Psalm 96, and Greek reads the gods of the nations are daimonia. Because of this translation, Jewish writers started calling pagan gods evil demons. The Septuagint also translates disease as demonia, yet another unambiguously evil word now associated with the demonic. Story of rebellious angels called the Watchers. They leave heaven to have sex with humans, and although the Watchers are specifically called daemon, the text paint them as evil spirits teaching humanity's forbidden knowledge about magic and sorcery, as they procreate with human women and produce giants as offspring. And when those giants are killed off, their souls linger after death as evil spirits. Of the Apostle Paul eventually formed the sacred scriptures of a new religion called Christianity. We sometimes forget that these are Jewish texts from a Jewish sect of Jesus followers. So we should expect to see some of the ideas establishing the Septuagint, the Dead Sea Scrolls, in the Book of Enoch. In 1 Corinthians 10 verse 20, he complains that pagans offer sacrifices to demons and not to God. Demons for Paul are evil beings, and the gospel also represent demons as evil as Jesus defeat them in several high-profile exorcism. In inclusion, demons can either be good or bad depending on the kind of spell. The main take here is that religions change over time and everything has a history. Thank you for watching my video. Please consider subscribing to the channel to ensure you get notified when new stories are made available.